program designed to encourage students to explore careers in science, technology, engineering, and math is taking off in North Minneapolis. Northside Robotics Workforce Pathway Program is a dream and creation of Dr. Michael G. Wolf and his organization, Minnesota STEM Partnership. Adam Del Rosso and I went to Hall STEM Academy and Franklin Middle School to see the program that spans from kindergarten to career.
Find the wires and just pull them out.
These fifth graders at Hall STEM Academy in North Minneapolis,
You'll hear it click.
are letting their imaginations lead them.
The brain is going to tell the motors how to turn.
They are part of the North Robotics Pathway Program, designed to produce future BIPOC engineers.
Your hand if you got it done.
This program is a dream come true for founder and executive director of the Minnesota STEM Partnership, Dr. Michael G. Wolf.
Our primary goal is to introduce advancing and emerging technologies to students from this community for free.
32 fifth graders at Hall get instruction from volunteer teachers
It's wired, so let's make sure they're wired correctly.
who inspired the kids to use Legos and technology to make these sumo robots go.
These are the nerves that are going to connect the brain to the motors and the sensors.
Each team is a table. They designed the features themselves.
We're most and best well known for robotics.
And these youngsters are benefiting from the Minnesota STEM Partnership's mission to make sure all kids are exposed to the adventures and education in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics can bring.
Oh, Minnie!
Like the battle to determine who survives in a competition. For Dr. Wolf, this program of youngsters are part of a pipeline of students he hopes to encourage to continue along this pathway to a career in STEM.
These students would be able to go from that elementary school, like you said, through the middle school onto high school and have the same platform to work from.
Across the parking lot at Franklin Middle School, students are also using skills they learned from the Minnesota STEM Partnership to build their robots.
So what are the sensors that your robot uses?
So we put the color sensors on the front, and then we also put a distance sensor just in case it falls.
8th grader Ricarius Roberts and his classmate Delonte Crook use coding to make their robots go.
I code my robot to turn. It just keeps on turning like this until it sees something at a certain distance, and it will just charge straight at it.
The same engineering principles apply to the coding, to the building, to the sensors. And I think you both were pointing out like, oh, those are color sensors. That's a light sensor, touch sensors, right? So all those core fundamental technology and engineering components, the students are learning.
And for these 8th graders, this classroom time is the highlight of their week.
Building the robots, that's the funnest, because I can add my own stuff to it. You don't have to just be by the book.
A safe and fun space for kids to receive positive STEM education experience while developing their own STEM skills they can use to increase BIPOC and female participation in computing and technology. Now, Minnesota STEM Partnership is a nonprofit that visits Minneapolis and St. Paul public schools to help encourage STEM education for all students. Kids in Minneapolis are preparing for the state tournament on May 17th. About 1/4 of college-bound lower-income students were ready for college coursework in STEM compared to 45% of higher-income students. I tell you, those kids were so smart. Adam, being the science guy that he is, really got into it. The kids just were hanging on his every word. It was so much fun.
Very cool. Definitely, yeah.